They don't care about spending money on the home and making it livable. That's literally why. It's so common these days because people just hear, oh, I can become a landlord and make a lot of money. Oh, I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna look into the actual dangers of housekeeping. That's why everyone has fucking mold, because people just buy out a bunch of houses and just milk money off of them and let people suffer. And then that's why, I swear to God, that's why people try to act like it's non-existent, because these are people that own property. A lot of property owners don't believe in mold poisoning. Isn't that like really beneficial to them? Oh, but anyways, the reason why I feel like it's easier to breathe with the breast implants is because I started with like a B cup. I was like, not flat chested, but I was pretty like from the side I had nothing. So now I have like 4 inches outwards of breast. So when I'm wearing tops or bras or anything around this area, I now have 4 inches of like separating from my rib cage. So I'm like given almost like 4 more inches of breathing space. There's just more space between my rib cage and the clothing, or my rib cage and the tightness of bras or the tightness of clothes and things like that. So like it doesn't feel as suffocating anymore when I wear stuff, and I don't need to wear push-up bras anymore. Push-up bras made me feel like I was suffocating all the time. So now I can literally just wear the comfiest, cutest little bra underneath, and I'm not suffocating because it's comfy, and I still look like I have what I want to look. Wait, I have what I want people to see, I guess. Like I have the big boobs now without wearing the tight push-up. So I do feel like now I'm like a little bit, and I haven't had air hunger since I got them. It's so weird. And I think I haven't had air hunger because I'm like, okay, if my body could handle a breast augmentation, I'm probably a lot more healthy than I thought I was. You're convincing me more. Definitely look into everything, because there's risks, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna fucking like ruin my health, like make my health anxiety really, really bad. I got a rash though. If you're scared, you might be allergic to the medication. That's a risk. And I can't tell you good news about that. I was very allergic to the medication they gave me, and I was covered in rashes, so. And air hunger is like the sensation, which actually I learned that is probably like a lot of my OCD creating it. A lot of people that are like hypersensitive or hyper aware of their body can create like a carbon, is it carbon dioxide or monoxide? It's carbon dioxide, right? What we breathe out. And it can be like, so you can create yourself like an oxygen and carbon dioxide. I hope that's right. Like in throwing off your CO2 and your oxygen levels. So it can start mimicking things like dizziness or shortness of breath or fatigue. And it's because you're like hyper aware on your breathing, feeling like you're not getting enough air. So you're trying to take deep breaths, but you're actually further making it worse because doing that is causing a literal imbalance. So like air hunger is this whole cycle of just extending your lungs' willpower, pretty much. Yeah, hyperventilating. Yeah, thank you. And in simpler words, you are just living and hyperventilating. Yeah, and I got it really bad from the mold toxicity. I still struggle a decent amount, and I didn't know I was hyperventilating, because I feel like when you hear hyperventilate, you think that it's like inhaling, exhaling, inhale, like super fast. No, like it can literally be yawning 3 times in a row to catch your breath, or like taking a huge inhale when you don't need it, when you have regular oxygen levels. So overexerting your oxygen levels is not good for you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you struggle with that, because that shit is so hard to not do. Before you were drinking matcha, interesting. Wait. Alright, is there more to your comment? Because I'm like, wait, there might be more to that. I mean, that is caffeine. That could literally be like asthma. Did you know that caffeine helps asthma? It opens up your capillaries in your lungs, and it basically stimulates the, I don't know, the nerves in your lungs. So if you're somebody who feels like you can breathe better with caffeine, it could actually be like very minor asthma. Not to scare you, but I would see a doctor for asthma. Because yeah, a lot of the time when you're having an asthma attack, if you don't have access to an inhaler, they'll tell you to go drink some coffee. And matcha has a high caffeine count. This health anxiety has given me so much knowledge. So much knowledge.